Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Eve the Empress Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and do your angel pick a card message. This is going to be a message from any higher beings, divine beings, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, any higher vibrating message that is for you. Okay, we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. You pick whichever gemstone angel you're most drawn to. The timestamp will be in the description box below. I ask that you please take the part of the message that resonates with you, leave the parts that don't. If you would like a personal reading, a message that is pertaining specifically to you, your situation, any questions that you have, you can contact me to schedule that. My email's in the description box below. If you would like to connect, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. That information's in the description box as well. If you like my messages, my channel, I ask that you subscribe if you have not already done so. Give me a like and drop me a comment. Let me know how things are playing out. That stuff really helps my channel. So I want to thank all of you guys that have supported me on this journey and continue to do so. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the message. For those of you who chose pile 1, this is your message. Okay, I do have an Angel Answers card for you for the end, so you can go ahead and ask your question, and then in the end we'll get your answer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. This is the Messages from Heaven communication cards. You have the number 17, which simplifies to an 8. All right, and it says, have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. Has there been something that has been keeping you kind of like down in the dumps or keeping you from laughing? You're more on a serious note recently rather than this lighthearted energy, something feeling heavy on your shoulders. All right, from the book it says, have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. The best therapy is laughter. So the saying goes. There is so much truth in those few words. Watch comedians on television, meet with friends and have a good laugh, or go out and try new things. Not only is it okay to laugh, it's important that you do so. They remind you, your laughter brings us so much joy. Enjoy your life. Okay? So whatever is going on around you, make sure you take time to recharge, reset, do things that you like. Make sure you laugh. Like they said, laughter is the best medicine. Okay. Now from the Angel Tarot, you got the 4 of Fire. This is the 4 of Wands. The 10 of Fire, the 10 of Wands. Like I said, feeling something heavy on your shoulders, feeling some type of burden. And 7 of Fire. You got all fire energy right here. That's the 7 of Wands. All right, so the 4 of Fire, contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. This is usually like the commitment card, a stable, firm foundation, a good relationship, structure, stability, security. All right, then you have the 10 of Fire, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So there is something, it can be family related, that is a burden on you. So you're dealing with some type of family burden or some type of burden that's there, you feel, maybe helping your family or taking on too much responsibility, not wanting to go against your family. But it's causing a heavy load on you. So you want to make sure that you are still taking time for yourself, which is why that card is here. You want to make sure that you're taking time for yourself, because if you are overly stressed, stretching yourself too thin, it may not only be like a mental drainage or a mental frustration, you know, or that type of internal frustration with your family that you're not addressing. This can start spilling out and affecting your health. Okay? Then you have the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So it's going to say, don't pick a fight just to pick a fight. But if someone is not respecting your boundaries, if someone is not respecting your time or putting too much on you, you need to be able to stand up for yourself, to speak up for yourself and be like, you know what? I don't mind helping, but this is just getting a little too much. Or I can help with this, but you're going to have to figure something out with that. Like, don't overextend yourself, or don't feel like you need to be the hero, or you need to be the one to save the day and fix everyone's problems, because this is taking a toll on you internally. Okay? Then this is your daily guidance from the angels. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Okay, so again, we got this. Find ways of dealing with stress. Okay, that's what it mentioned again. Find ways to deal with stress. Cleanse, detoxify, recharge, release. Okay, deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow, any worries, all this burden, and you're scared to speak up for yourself. You're scared to, you don't always have to be the person to say yes. Sometimes you have to say no, and you need to be okay with saying no. It's as simple as that. You need to cleanse and detoxify. Make sure that the ways that you're dealing with stress are not ways that are going to be detrimental to your health. Make sure you're not overeating. Make sure you're not over drinking, consuming too much alcohol. If you're a smoker or whatever, like, make sure you're not like intoxicating yourself or overindulging in something that can ultimately affect your health because you're trying to numb yourself, or you're trying to calm yourself, or I'm getting, even for some of you, that may be the only way for you to go to sleep, because your mind is like on 100. But you need to find other ways to do this. Okay, you need to find other ways to shift that mentality, to shift that thinking, to calm yourself, to reset yourself, to ground yourself, to cleanse yourself, to release some of this burden. Okay, because in the end, if you're sick, if you're down in the dumps, if you're at rock bottom, you can't help anybody. Okay, so you need to help yourself first. Deal with what you need to deal with, and then if you have the time, the energy, and the willingness, then you can extend help to others. Okay, and it's not about being selfish, but you can't help anyone if you are not okay first. You can't keep putting yourself on the back burner. That's the message I keep getting. All right, then the angel therapy message. Earth angel, you are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. And you may be doing all of this because you love your family. Family is very important to you, and that's okay. Most people were raised and are raised, and I'm a firm believer that yes, family should come first. But that's not, it doesn't mean that you need to come second. Okay, family should come first over, and it doesn't have to be blood family, because family is defined by many things. This can be your blood family, or this can be your acquired family, or your friends that are more to you like family than the blood family, so there's many definitions, so take it how it resonates. But the point is, yes, those that you care about, yes, they should come first. You should be there for them as you would like them to be there for you. But that doesn't mean that you come second to them. You're no good to anyone, not at work, not to your children, not to your relationship, to your partner, your spouse, whatever. You're not even a good friend if you are not okay. So you need to be the best person that you can be, mentally, physically, spiritually, okay? Externally and internally, you need to be okay. You need to be good for you to be that person that, you know, these people can rely on, so that you can be this rock that you want to be for your family. Okay, but you need to make sure that you are okay. So if you are dealing with a health issue, if something is taking its toll on you, then you need to speak up. Because the same way you care and are sincere about wanting to help them, that should be reciprocated to you. Like, okay, I'm feeling a little overextended right now. I need to take some time to myself. I need to recharge. I can't do that right now. And they should be more than understanding. And if not, then too bad. You still need to take the time for yourself. They will grow to understand. They will eventually understand. And if not, then that's your signal, your sign that they don't have your best interests, but you need to have your best interests. Okay? Then from the Archangel Oracle, you have spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. All right, so this may be a time where you need to dig deeper and connect more spiritually. Okay, maybe they are trying to send you signs and symbols, synchronicities, messages to let you know that you are doing a little too much. Or, you know, you can start looking for those confirmations, like, should I help this person with this or should I not? And pay attention to that. Okay, your intuition is very heightened at this time. All right, so go ahead and ask your question. All right, so the answer to your question is choose a new direction. That can be something completely different depending on what your question is, or it can tie directly to this message. As we said, you need to do things a little differently than the way you have been doing them, because you've been carrying the heavy load. You've been carrying the burden of others, and it's running your well dry. Your cup is empty and you need to fill it back up. Okay, you need to be able to stand up for yourself. So it may be time for you to choose a new direction rather than always doing things the way that you have been. You need to change it up so that you can be a better you. Okay? So I hope this was a message that you needed to hear. Make sure you laugh. That may be a good way for you to recharge. Okay? Watch, like the message said in the book, watch some comedy, have a good laugh, enjoy some social time with some friends. You know, crack a joke or two, even just Google some memes or something, you know, just have a good laugh. Try to counter whatever current emotion you have. Try to counter it with the opposite emotion so that it can neutralize and then you can reset. All right. So I hope this was the message that you needed to hear. Until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose pile 2, this is your message. Okay, ask your question. In this message, you can ask a question and I have the angel answer oracle here for you to answer that question. So anything simple, yes or no questions, okay? We're going to go ahead and start with the messages from heaven communication card. And you have 21, which simplifies to a 3. It says, listen to your inner voice. As we try to guide you, use your intuition. Okay, the 3 is about working together with somebody, some type of collaboration. All right, a celebration, some type of coming together here to work with others, community and such. All right, but the book reads to the page. All right. Listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you. Use your intuition. You have a natural psychic ability that helps you make great decisions. You can feel it when something is wrong or right. Your body brings you signals deep inside. When you have to make choices, ask yourself, is this right? You will feel your answer. Your loved ones say, we will help you to connect with your own natural intuition. All right, and that has to do with the 6th chakra. All right, which is the 3rd eye chakra. So you want to make sure that your 3rd eye chakra is not blocked, because you want to be able to connect with that intuition. Some of you who are not privy to this enlightenment or spirituality, or just getting into this, you know, the typical people call it, you know, oh, I just had a feeling, or I just knew something was wrong, or oh, my gut, you know, was a gut feeling, it was a gut instinct. That's all the same thing as intuition. It's some type of inner knowing within yourself that you don't know how you know, but you just know that if you do this, there's going to be a consequence. If you do this, you know, as a child, if you do this, you're going to get in trouble. Or, you know, you know you have to do something, but you got a feeling like you need to wait or something. It's this unexplained inner knowing. It's your intuition. Okay, so when you get that feeling that you should or shouldn't do something, or this is what's going on, trust yourself. Okay, because it's picking up on the energy around you and trying to tell you something. All right, now we have the Angel Tarot. You have renewal, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Okay, this is also known as the Judgment card. So something from the past can be coming up, some type of judgment, some type of clarity, some type of truth coming. It's time to review, evaluate things. How have you been doing things? Have you been listening to your intuition? All right, but things can turn in your favor. Okay. 8 of water. All right, this is the 8 of cups, a desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So yeah, you're evaluating something. You're seeing that something was not working for you or no longer serving you. You want to release something. You want to walk away from something because you're on the search for something better. You're on the search for fulfillment and completion. And the Emperor. Some of you guys can be dealing with an Aries. All right, but this is signified by Archangel Michael, and it's talking about organization and logic, structure, discipline, leadership. So it's telling you that you may need to take the lead on something. You may need to reevaluate something. You need to take charge of how you want your future to unfold. It's that simple. Okay, you need to listen to your intuition. And some of you guys can be on path to enlightenment, or wanting to learn about the metaphysical and the esoteric, astrology, the taboo, you know, all that different stuff, the occult. All right, you want to learn more. You want to learn the mysteries of the world. All right, that's how we'll sum it up. You want to learn the mysteries of the world, the magic of the world. You're interested in it. And it's like, you know that there's more and you want to find the answers to it, but you're not receiving the messages from the universe. You're kind of ignoring them or chucking them up as a coincidence, and no, they're a message. They're coming through for a reason. So it's time for you to walk away from something to find something better. So you're on a search for better right now, and it's up to you if you're going to find it or not. You're on a search for truth, but you need to be true with yourself. What does it look like for you to reach that goal? Because some people are in a search for something better and they haven't even pictured or imagined in their mind what better looks like. You know, similar in like a relationship situation, you know, when they say, oh, you think, you know, people think that the grass is greener on the other side. They're always on a search for something more, for something newer, better, but then they don't even know what it is that they're actually searching for. And then they end up being on that search forever and never reaching that completion, never reaching that satisfaction, never reaching that contentment, because they're always on a search for more and more and more. So it's time for you to be this authoritative person to yourself about being structured and disciplined and organized about what it is. What are you on a search for? What is it that you want? What does that fulfillment look like to you? What does that happiness look like to you? What specific goal do you have in mind? Because if you just leave it open-ended, then you'll never know when you actually accomplish it. And there'll be no way for you to track progress because it's just this never-ending, unattainable, forever going goal. So you want to take it in strides. You want to have a plan. You want to be methodical. Okay. You want to know and have this structure, organization and structure and planning, logic, practicality. All that stuff is going to be your best friend in order to get where you want to go. And and when I say practicality, it doesn't mean like, just be practical and logical. You can't when it comes to this kind of stuff, but be practical and logical about what you can expect from yourself. Okay. It's going to take baby steps. Learn little by little. Okay. You can't be unwoke one day and then be woke the next day. You can't be, an atheist one day and then 100% firm believer the next. No, it takes time. It takes time to build that belief system. It takes time to get those confirmations. It takes time to gain understanding, to get confirmation. It takes time. So be reasonable and realistic about, how you're going to obtain that goal. All right. Now, your daily advice from the angels is change in direction. If you were skeptical or torn between group 1 or group 2, I would advise you to also watch group 1 because their angel answer actually was change in direction. Okay, so the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. See, so this is you getting a change in a new direction. You were reviewing and evaluating things that were not working out in your life. You're ready to shed that and you're ready to change direction, to move forward, to search for something, the spiritual and emotional growth. And they're telling you that now you're willing to do something new and you can be happy. Okay, just follow the path. What does that happy outcome that you desire look like? Okay, keep all that in the focus of your mind. All right, now your Archangel Oracle. You have passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Renewed, newborn. So this is talking about a new beginning. You guys are on a very new beginning. A very special, divinely directed new beginning that's going to ignite you passion. The Emperor, Aries is a fire sign. Okay. So this is all about you reigniting. Okay. Something new, renewing. This is a new chapter in your life. You're doing something new because you were tired of the routine and the same stuff. You're changing direction to have a better future. Now your Angel Therapy Oracle. Listen to your intuitive feelings. There we go again. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So I'm getting that a lot of you guys are on a new spiritual path or into something or have a stronger belief system about something than maybe you did in the past. Not saying that you never believed in this particular thing that you are now, but it's like now you've taken it on as a new passion. Now you're connecting more with it. It's resonating more with you and whatever it is. And it's telling you, listen to your feelings. If you're questioning something, worrying about something, thinking about something, really get in tune with your body, with yourself, with your feelings, because that's where a lot of the answers are. All right, so now go ahead and ask your question. I'm going to flip it over for your answer. It's up to you. All right, so do you want this? You can. If you don't, you won't. It's up to you. You are the magician. That's the image that's popping in my head right now. You are the magician. You are the emperor. You are the king. You are the person. You can make it happen, but it's up to you. It's up to you to be methodical. It's up to you to have a plan. It's up to you to make it happen. All right, so I hope this was a message that you guys needed to hear. Until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose pile 3, this is your message. Okay, I do want you to ask a question, and at the end, I'm going to flip this over for your answer. This is the Angel's Answers Oracle. Okay, so ask a question, yes or no. Ask a yes or no question, preferably, and we'll get your answer at the end. Okay, so we're going to start with the Messages from Heaven communication cards. And you have 44, which is equivalent to an 8. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. All right, so there's some important people around you that may need help. Or you may be thinking about how you can help somebody. Someone may be dealing with something around, serious around you. You want to help out in some way. All right, but the book reads, we will assist you in helping the important people in your life. Use love. Part of our path on earth is to help others along life's journey. Some would argue that this is our most important task. Helping others can be as simple as passing on a smile or holding out a balancing hand. Whenever you assist others, hold the intention of love in your heart. Your loved ones continue to send love and support to you in return. Every step you take in assisting others, we applaud you and thank you. All right, so someone around you, if they haven't already, may be coming in to ask for your help. Or this is you already thinking, how can you help somebody in a certain situation? All right. But the answer is love. Just be there for them. Just love them. Come in with loving ideas. Just be that listening ear, that loving person that they can find comfort in, if nothing else. Okay. Now this is the Angel Tarot. You have King of Fire. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. The Magician, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay, so whatever problem you find yourself head to head with, you have the solutions. You can find the solutions. You already have all the resources that you need, but it's up to you to step into your power, okay, to find a creative solution, to communicate, to be a leader, to step up and utilize all of the resources that you have. And then you have Two of Water. Okay, this is a divine connection, similar to the two giraffes here crossing paths. Okay, the Two of Water is the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot. All right, and their hands are interlocked like that, and they're each sipping out of the other's cup. All right, so this is a divine person. You and this person are divinely intertwined. Okay, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay, so this can be someone maybe you had a falling out with, or someone that you guys were not seeing eye to eye with, maybe someone you were separated from. I'm just getting a falling out with. Okay, so that can sum it up to so many different things, whether it was an argument, whether you guys actually broke up, separated, stopped talking. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a parent-child situation, a sibling. It can be your best friend. It doesn't matter. It was a falling out with someone very close and dear to your heart. Okay, and this is they're in need. They need help, or you want to help them, you want to restore this connection, it's telling you to use love. Okay, this person is important to you. So let them know that. Be there for them. Whatever it is, you guys are going to overcome it. Okay, and you guys are going to grow closer and stronger because of it. But there is going to need to be forgiveness. There is going to need to be some creative solutions that are thought up with, thinking outside the box, utilizing everything that you have to make things work. Okay, to bring the harmony back in this relationship. Okay, if apologies are needed, then apologize, or be open to receiving that apology, you know, however it applies. Okay, but there is going to be a reconnection. You two are going to be stronger together, because you guys are going to overcome whatever this obstacle, issue, problem from the past was. Okay, or maybe it's the fact that you guys always did something together. You guys always overcame this type of situation together, and now one needs the other. And that's what's putting things in perspective. Like, you know, one of you are realizing how much you really need the other person, or how much you really desire that person to be there with you, because it helped things be smoother, easier in the past. Okay, and now because this obstacle or this issue has arose, it's putting it in perspective of how much they want you back. And that may be why they're coming back or you're going back. All right, now your daily guidance from the angels is innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Okay, so again, this is telling you, use love. Find the innocence in this person if it's you who needs to forgive, or if it's them that needs to forgive. You need to release any anger, resentment, all these negative emotions that you have against this person from the falling out, or any worry that you have about failing, or thinking that you can't overcome this problem, or thinking that you won't win this person's trust back, or this person will never forgive you, or you guys can never rekindle that connection that you guys had. You need to release that, okay, to find the peace within you, and just use love. All right. Now your angel therapy oracle is your throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So make sure your throat chakra is not blocked. You can check out my chakra video of the quick mantras, how to clear those, how to clear your chakras. It's in the description box. But make sure that your throat chakra is not blocked, because you don't want to be trying to communicate things and it come off wrong, or it doesn't get received in the intended way that you wanted it to. Okay, you want to be able to speak confidently, clearly, openly, have good communication. For anything to grow with a person, communication is key. You need to communicate your feelings, your desires, you know, the things you like and you don't like, whether it's a romantic or not, whatever type of relationship it is. If it's a friend, you want to let that friend know what it means to be a friend, you know, what friend qualities you expect from them, what things they do that you don't like, or that make you feel like they're not a good friend, and what things they do that make you feel like they're your best friend. Communication is key. So regardless of what type of relationship it is in your life, communication is key. And you do not want any issues blocking your effective, clear communication, especially if this is an apology. If you owe someone an apology, you want to be able to apologize in a way that they will be receiving it. Okay, you don't want to apologize and it don't come off as sincere, or it doesn't come off as genuine, because then they're not going to accept it. They're not going to believe you, you know. So if you're putting effort, you want it to be clear, concise, effective. So make sure your throat chakra is not blocked. Okay, clear, honest communication is key here in restoring this relationship or working together as a team to overcome this obstacle. All right, then we have the Archangel answers, and you have gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Again, this is this healing energy coming through. You have the innocence and you have the gentleness and telling you to use love. You don't want to surround yourself with negativity, with anger. You know, you want to surround yourself with high vibrating environment and people. Okay. So if the music that you're listening to is not in alignment with the outcome that you want, then you need to change that station. You need to skip that song. You need to move and listen to something that is more in alignment with what it is that you want. Same thing with television or the people you surround yourself with, social media. You don't want to keep feeding yourself things that are not in alignment with what you want. All right. That is very important. All right, so let's find out what the answer to your question is. Remain positive. That connects to this so beautifully. So whatever outcome it is that you want, regardless, it's up to you to remain positive. Be gentle with yourself. Use love. Release any negative emotion. Okay, pray, connect. You know, lighten your load. Feel the peace within yourself. All right. Know that you are the magician. You need to step into your power. You are the magician. You have all the tools, all the resources you need to manifest your desires. So use them. Okay. And you can connect with this person. You can reconcile with this person, regardless of what relationship it is. Okay, but you need to have clear, honest, open, effective communication. Okay, loving communication. All right. So I hope this is a message you guys needed to hear. Until next time, many blessings.